One type of digital dollar that would be issued by the public is the CBDC, which would be backed wholly by the United States of America and would be subject to regulation and issuance by the Federal Reserve. Government, this might be utilized as an alternative to the existing methods of payment and offer a number of benefits, such as the ability to settle payments immediately, a conduit for international trade, and enhanced financial inclusion. A total of more than 130 countries have initiated the investigation of digital currencies that are backed by the government. China, Russia, and the United States, which is still a long way behind. There have already been trial programs initiated in Saudi Arabia, India, and potentially even the United States of America itself. It is possible that a digital European test program will be formed as early as the year 2028. The development of XRP has advanced at an incredible rate since it was first introduced, despite the fact that the characteristics of digital currency are becoming increasingly visible. Not only will there soon be progress in the United States, but it will be much beyond what was first predicted for a revolutionary. On the basis of the information that has been presented, it is anticipated that the state government will start accepting XRP for payment services. People's perceptions of this condition have shifted slightly as a result of recent statements made by prominent members of Congress. Previously, this circumstance was considered to be very improbable across the country. First things first before we dive in, before we tackle the material for today, let's take care of some housekeeping. Please hit the like button, click the subscribe button, and make sure the notification bell is turned on. Your assistance in this matter would be highly appreciated. The individual who was presented at the beginning of this video, a prominent congressman, has presented a strong argument in favor of the United States of America introducing a digital currency issued by the central bank, a CBDC. This course of action is consistent with the objectives that the British nations, Brazil, Russia, and India have set for themselves on the XRP ledger. The data that supports Ripple's partnerships with governments and financial systems in the British territories, including China and South Africa, is extensive and holds a great deal of promise for the future of global finance. Additionally, it is anticipated that Ripple will create a global central bank digital currency, CBDC, through the utilization of the XRP ledger. These observable developments are commensurate with the growing amount of speculation that has been brought about. Following the removal of a Forbes article headlined "The New Bitcoin's XRP," which predicted that XRP might reach $59,000 per se, discussions on the potential of XRP have skyrocketed. This has led to an increase in the value of XRP for the cryptocurrency. Despite the fact that some people could consider a price of $60,000 per XRP to be excessively optimistic, I am of the opinion that a more acceptable and sensible assessment would be a price range of between $10,000 and $35,000 per coin would be possible, particularly when XRP is included into CBDCs and central banks around the world. The shift in the general public's perception of XRP is one of the most important developments. In the financial industry, there is a plentiful supply of specialists, analysts, and experienced workers who have worked for prestigious companies such as Wells Fargo and Wall Street. XRP was initially met with skepticism from a great number of individuals, but has since gained a significant amount of value. By virtue of the fact that XRP and Ripple were primarily developed with the intention of playing a significant part in the settlement of digital currency transactions by central banks, XRP is gaining popularity as a logical consequence. One of the things that makes this line of reasoning so shocking is the fact that it contributes to CBDC settlements, is the change in stance coming from the government of the United States. In the beginning, there was a controversy regarding the status of XRP, and there were arguments regarding whether or not it qualified as a reliable asset or a security. Nevertheless, this viewpoint has experienced a significant transition in recent times. In addition to recognizing XRP as a legitimate digital asset, the United States government is currently making efforts to incorporate it into other aspects of government operations. The administration is currently working to address this issue by formally classifying XRP as a non-secure cryptocurrency and integrating it into federal systems. Recent events that had place in the United States Congress have brought about a substantial shift in the perception of XRP. There have been statements made by members indicating that XRP should be classified as digital assets rather than digital security systems. There has been a significant shift brought about by this reclassification, and the way in which the legislative system of the United States approaches XRP, moreover, We have learned via reports that the Federal Reserve has reaffirmed its aim to employ XRP on a global scale that it has previously said. And specifically, it indicates that the United States will start adopting EXRP on December 31st, which is in accordance with the ISO 4217 standard. It is 2023. People who own XRP and with whom I have had conversations about their exit strategy and when they plan to sell their XRP have regularly discussed these topics as the holiday season draws near. We are getting closer and closer to this date, because many people believe that the price of XRP might reach $11,000 or even $110,000. They plan to remain invested in the cryptocurrency until these price levels are met. But this is something that not everyone will do. It is important to avoid the desire to sell quickly in order to obtain immediate rewards such as a luxurious automobile, or for many, this house is built to last. At this point in time, a piece of advice that is really important is applicable. Do not give in to the temptation of selling your XRP before it has reached the objectives that you have established for yourself. Within the Bitcoin sector, the phrase explosion is a phrase that encapsulates how many people are currently present and are anticipating a significant growth. The recent actions taken by the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC), particularly those pertaining to the preceding 24 hours, have the potential to result in a 100-fold increase in value. Has engaged in conversation with all of the issuers of Bitcoin exchange-traded funds ETFs, and their instruction is clear: these issuers are required to make the modification. Not only is this not just another round of discussions, but it also includes cash creations entirely, as well as in-kind redemptions in their filings. It is a matter that is ended. According to Gary Gensler, the head of the Securities and Exchange Commission, the specifications are now being changed, particularly regarding the fees and other financial difficulties related with Bitcoin exchange-traded funds ETFs. He appears to be the one responsible for these shifts in his actions, which suggests that he is plotting something to benefit his friends on Wall Street. G is well aware that the decisions he makes have the potential to proverbially give the market the green light. This situation has the same atmosphere as a novel. Because it has been recast as a narrative, the events that have transpired are exactly as expected. Consider the following chart from 2015 as evidence to back up this claim. A clear reversal curve is indicated by its pattern, which implies that there will soon be a change in the condition of alternative cryptocurrencies from red to green, or the beginning of a parabolic increase in market capitalization. This movement is likely going to be led by institutional money. There is an incredible amount of money that is currently resting on the sidelines. As a result of the approvals of exchange-traded funds ETFs, we are talking about the possibility of $30 trillion worth of new money entering the market, and this is not simply growth. It is a significant shift and a turning moment for the entire cryptocurrency ecosystem, taking into consideration the dynamics that are unfolding in the Bitcoin market. Gary Gensler's actions have primarily been centered on the Securities and Exchange Commission seat. There are many people who believe that he has been diverting attention by focusing on blue, despite the fact that he claims to be pursuing non-compliance. These chip cryptocurrencies, such as Algorand and Ripple, are considered to be problematic, but, for the purpose of this discussion, let's use Algorand as an example. When compared to the narrative that the Securities and Exchange Commission was telling only 2 months ago, its worth has increased by a factor of 3 since October. It was only worth 8 cents. And this pattern suggests that it has been portrayed as a cause for concern that has to be addressed. As the year 2024 draws closer, it is possible that this is a distraction from more crucial achievements. This is a really clear and obvious story. A complete dominance will be achieved by tokenization and central